Alrighty, it's Pathfinder time again, folks. This is Harmony Muse, and it is Saturday. Good lordy, I was so out of it yesterday when I called the stream that I didn't even get a day 4 save. Woof. Let me go ahead and notify the Discordians and we can get to it.
Let us be off.
I'll tell you everything. Greg Garrison, Loon, Brother Gordis at you, Brother Wolchiff. Okay. Go faster to the group. Tell me more. Who are you? Okay, we did all this yesterday. Are you afraid of me? Can I help you somehow? Go on your way.
I am finished.
Cracks in the land after a magically induced earthquake struck the land.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Okay, Sela. I wanted to get stabbing, and I went a little bit into my attack, dash move, so I don't get to attack because I misclicked. Yay. Which is kind of sucky since Harmony is one of my best attackers now. Okay, land. Kill. And a nat 1. And a nat 2. Mind you, those are on a roll of a 20-sided die, so that's going to be the watchword for the day, is rolling like crap.
We won't falter.
The light take you.
And another nat 1. When she needed at least a 2.
The spirits demand your blood.
You won't survive me.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Follow me.
RNGesus is not kind to me. Oh, yes. That is a joke term. It comes from RNG, or random number generator. Or humorously used for players of RPGs, random number god.
Endure this.
Talking about the importance of the random numbers generated to,
You are today's sacrifice.
in a tabletop RPG. Okay, nat 2 out of 20.
Strike with all your might.
Nat 1s.
Into the fray.
I've not rolled above a 10 with my melees all, so far today. Again, 10 is par.
Distract them for me.
Well, with my heavier hitters, at the very least. Meanwhile, they're rolling 18, 19.
Make every strike count.
Go for their hearts!
We can do it!
I just chunked a guy.
No glory without risk!
Time to share your treasures.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll watch your back.
Now, what do we have? Short sword, not worth it. Okay. Copper rings, we'll take that. Nothing here
The
worth it.
spirits guide me.
Huh. Bunch of stuff. Are just laden with possessions from the surrounding house. Ah, they were looting. Looting.
Do not fear! Do not waver!
Oh, great. A barbarian.
I'll cut you wide open.
Cover me, all right?
Ow. Nat 20, but he didn't confirm the crit.
Forwards! The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Kill
You
that
won't
caster.
survive me.
Oh, they're a level 3 wizard. I am screwed.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
We won't falter! Into the fray!
Endure this.
You are today's sacrifice.
Distract them from me.
Got a good bit of killing out of that, and a good bit of XP as well. Nothing magical here. Oh, we're going to have one of our best healers right here. Also one of the creepier characters, despite being a literal,
March on.
darlingly sweet character.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She's dressed in rags that barely cover the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees watching placidly as people argue heatedly around her. It's as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
So a bunch of holy crusaders are going to sacrifice an innocent girl.
They're insane. We've got to do something.
And the paladin in my group is like literally saying, W the fuck.
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
And this girl's like, it's okay. I'm not going to argue with you. Go ahead and kill me if you feel that's what's right. That is creepy! And I'm like, what's going on here?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
Sacrificing doesn't work that way.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
I can you do diplomacy 15 and say who told you to do this? This sounds like cultists work. Lore religion, that's ridiculous. The teachings of the Yomade directly prohibit the killing of innocents. The goddess will curse you for making this so-called sacrifice. Intimidate 14. Sheath your weapons and step away from her or else. Or call... Okay, I'm going to do the lore religion check.
Exactly. What were you thinking? The goddess would never allow this.
I'm telling you, yeah, your goddess will curse you for this shit. And they're like, yeah, you're kind of right.
Whose idea was this anyway? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight. All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane.
Por qué no los
Maybe the two
dos?
together.
Hey,
Did I
know
say that
her.
correctly?
I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Also, I see you there, Drax. Welcome to watching. It's good to have you.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard, it made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Wanna play with me now?
For the love of... Kanabres is too damn small.
Okay, and then I'll tell her, go to the Defender's Heart Tavern where the survivors are gathering. I don't even think of doing anything so disgusting ever again.
Thank you.
So we've got more defenders for Defender's Heart Tavern now.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
Who are
Call
you?
me Ember. I live here, on the streets. For many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl. And that crow you have there, it's not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks. But Soot taught me those.
Soot is her crow.
Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
A crow that can talk, but only to her, and knows magic tricks. She's some type of shaman or spiritualist of some sort. Again, she is literally one of the most powerful healers in the game. Magic tricks, you say, you could prove useful when fighting the demons. And I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
A healer that isn't stabby and borderline psychotic, maybe?
Sure. Let's go.
Plus, she sort of reminds me... Let's see here. Stigmatized witch. So she's technically... Oh, so she's the witch class, but stigmatized. Oh, and she gets her spells in the... Okay. So she does intuitive spell casting like a sorcerer. Okay. She doesn't have to memorize casting, she gets them automatically. That's remarkably useful. However, her armor class is hot garbage because she can't wear armor. Time to use those. Time to put some AC stuff on her. Okay. And she uses a crossbow. Okay, we gave... Wait, isn't she blind? No, that's she just... That's the elf eyes in this world.
Onwards.
She also gets far more castings than Camellia does, too, so she is a mana battery for healing. Let's check her spell book as a stigmatized witch. What kind of spells she has. Burning Hands. Oh, she does have some offensive magic, but it's Ear-Piercing Stream, which isn't the best. Burning Hands, which isn't the best. Mage Armor, which could be useful. Some stuff that isn't that bad, that's sure, but it's all... So an Arcane Healer. Potential this has, yes.
Can we retreat already?
Oh, crap. Didn't she have something that was good against swarms?
Surrender or else. Too late for apologies.
Well, she got a debuff on her. What's her debuff? Nauseated. She can't cast spells. You also nauseated? No, she got filth fever.
Go for their hearts! I'll cut you wide open!
The light. Take you.
Time to share your treasures. Cover me, all right?
Strike with all your might.
make every strike count.
I'll hit you!
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
I Do I have anything for curing disease? No, no, I do not. I'm gonna have to go to town to fix that.
What's that?
This is my kind of work.
Time to save scum again.
Pretty good, aren't I?
A magical hide armor. Ah, +1.
Let us be off.
Diamond dust. Okay, so res fixings. Huh. A DC 20 chance to cast a summoning ritual.
Pain did something wrong here?
Excruciating.
If we fail the ritual, we do a lot of damage to the group. If we succeed with the ritual, we get experience, and we also have to fight a demon later.
I think I did it.
It's clever mortals, I can't reach for you from inside the circle, but you forgot something. There's nothing keeping me in here. Nothing at all. Yeah, we have to fight that a-hole later. A recipe for seasoned wings and thighs. What happened to the recipe book? Because that would be in the notable? Ah, notable. Because you can do campsite cooking in the game.
Cover me, all right?
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
Yes.
Well,
Yes?
I'll watch your back.
We will win this war.
Trust in yourself.
You can trust me. Let us be off. We will be victorious! Forwards!
Try to help the Crusaders if we can.
I'll cut you wide open!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
And yet again, can't roll above a 10, or roll above a 5, much less a 10.
We won't falter! The spirits demand your blood!
Now she can roll a nat 20, but it can't confirm the crit and only rolled a 1 for the damage. That's disappointing.
Won't survive me.
Because that's something you had to do in Pathfinder and in 3rd edition D&D was confirm the criticals by rolling to hit again. It could be worse though. It could have been 1st and 2nd edition D&D and you have Thaco. That was a pain.
Too late for apologies.
The light, take you!
Strike with all your might! You are today's sacrifice!
Negative HP because Barbarian Rage works that way.
Endure this!
Distract them from me. Time to share your treasures.
I'll hit you.
The Inheritor!
Just that little bit out of range.
We can do it!
Okay.
Go for their heart! Let's move.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Ah, more directions.
Make every strike count.
Ah, right. They're demons, so you need cold iron to properly damage them.
You won't
Or match
stop
it.
us.
Into the fray!
Now, playing this from, oh great, they've gotten Abracandaloo. Ah. Those are rather nasty, I believe. Now, speaking of Smite Evil, that reminds me of an old webcomic I used to follow called Order of the Stick. Now, Order of the Stick
Cover me, all right?
had this one character, Belkar the Halfling Ranger, who also had levels of Barbarian. He was a chaotic evil halfling. Though as he referred to himself, the sexy shoeless god of war. Oh, I charged forward with land. That was smart. He was also the guy that referred to Smite Evil as Bump Uglies. Because he could. You know, one of those kind of characters that, you know, in the same kind of company as Deadpool.
The spirits demand your blood.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I used up my healing powers today. I should have prayed harder to a Yamade. The guy should have prayed harder. Okay. Oh, that also reminds me of a moment that happened one time when I was playing. Oh, right. I got a chat moment up here. Okay. I forgot. My apologies, Drax. I forgot to check the Discord chat. I'm so sorry.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Okay, we've got a bridge of garbage across that we can use to cross the divide now. Now, will we do it that way or not? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway. Now, friend of the channel fan who we often talk to.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
A brick. Jade. Now, why is the jade glowing? Anyhow. Why is she down there? An elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Garundis. Her teeth are fanged. Her hair is as gray as a crone. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Do you like what you see? Who are you? There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, my answer would only bring you misfortune. Who wounded you? I was wounded by occultists. I know who you are. Wounds are so strange, not at all like mine. They burned me from the outside. But you were burned from within, I think. It hurt, didn't it? I can see it hurt. I know you are who you are. You're Kalesa, occultist of the Skari. That's a lie. Her crimson eyes flash. I love demons and I'll kill any I come across. Succeeded at a perception check. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Okay, you're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth. Well, what? I was supposed to pour my heart out? She looks at you defiantly. You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness. I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. We're both willing to die for our cause, aren't we? Why would foreigners slander you? Kalesa's grim expression hardens further, as bleak and unflinching as the words on a tombstone. You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chances that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back. I believe you. Foreign is at the defender's heart. You should keep clear of that place. It was never my intention to set foot there. Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing me. I'm not going to kill somebody who already looks like they're halfway into their deathbed. You know, and racism is one of those things that, you know, pisses me off completely anyway. Somebody who wants somebody dead simply because they are a different kind of elf. Yeah, no, that don't fly with me.
Follow me.
Yet another obstacle.
Too late for apologies.
Whoops.
We won't falter!
Distract them for me.
No glory without risk!
You are today's sacrifice!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'll hit you! Strike with all your might!
That rubble has to lead somewhere too. Does it lead across this rubble? Can't. So you've got to go somewhere.
We cannot be defeated!
We'll check that rubble later, but we've got to deal with this for now.
You won't survive me. Endure this. Make every strike count.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Go for their hearts! We can do it!
You won't stop us.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Making good so far. Rubbled on the actor. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, O darling beauty mine! Why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called a friend a time, but loved his like an ocean, a friendship, a well. But Willis, how will we live, my sweet? Okay, let's move the... Succeeded in an athletic check. Pile shifts, easily revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There's an interesting looking chest among the gems. Silver, jade, green quartz, port 2, gained 80 experience. Look, the door is open. Now we're completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. If it really is a demon... Okay. Grandma Gretlin, the director. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all, but hand me over my ladle and that rolling... Oh, Grandma handing the rolling pin. It could be worse. She could be asking for a flip-flop. Now look, it's not a demon at all. Greetings, my kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlin, theater director, and these are the members of my company. Rebel the actor. Granny, that's not a ladle. That's one of the props from the Malevolent Lich performance. The one Tena made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. I wanted to use a broom handle, but I put pay to that daft idea, said the dwarf with dignity. Oh, I've seen your show. You are very funny, especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto a chair while singing and then falls off again. Well, it is actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair you see represents the tower of rock rising above the raging sea like a finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into a swirling abyss below. Just like I showed her 100 times, but I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic, the dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a director. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. Funny, Wolshift, funny. We tried that too, but our supplies ran out. But art, oh, art is eternal. Can I get you somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. Or we'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of our demons with lambkin around. Lambkin? Lambkin. This says the dwarf fertily. Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know where we're going. I have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Truly, you did a great service to Mandevian culture and perhaps all culture and all Glorian. You'll certainly be remembered in the future eras as the one who saved a critically and publicly acclaimed next-door theater. So I guess you could call them underground theater. Yes, yes, I see the tomatoes coming. Everybody's a critic.
Did we find trouble? No, they did.
Ghoul. Ghoul, ghoul, ghoul. Okay, this must be a rather thrilling fight. Did I just... Oh yeah, I just walked into the set of a Michael Jackson video. Lovely.
You won't survive me.
Surrender or else!
Into the fray!
Ow. Oh, and these are Romero zombies because they're running that fast. Holy crap!
I'll cut you wide open.
Time to share your treasures. Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
The light! Take you!
You're a good person. I like you.
Access. Yeah. Yes.
So sweet it is to kill. Choppity choppity and... What? That ain't cool. Uh-oh.
Too late for apologies.
Make every strike count.
No glory without risk! We won't falter!
The spirits demand your blood. I'll hit you.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
I'm sure they mean us no harm, right?
Zombie and zombie. I don't see where the... Oh, crap.
You won't survive me. Endure this!
You won't stop us.
Make every strike count.
Oh! Oh! Oh, crap.
Surrender, or else!
Strike with all your might! Into the fray!
That is non-corporeal undead. That is some scary stuff right there.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
You are today's sacrifice!
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Too late for apologies.
We can do it!
How many of these?
All right, take you!
The more of them I kill, the more of them I'm finding.
Distract them from me.
I did it. It happened.
The dug-up graves and
sometimes.
other clues clearly indicate a necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here.
March on.
This is my kind of work.
Okay, and a pearl.
Onwards.
I think I did it.
Now, what did we find? Gray hair, ashen skin. This person fell prey to a novice. The demon sucks the very life essence from its victims and transforms them into ghouls.
Go for their hearts!
We've got cold iron, masterwork longsword, bunches of pots. I will eminent domain those.
Let us be off.
the last one for me.
Forward!
Time to share your treasures!
Milling up there as well. Lan, get shooting.
Endure this!
Even Lan gets a
He
crit
won't
miss.
stop us.
We won't falter! No glory without risk!
Cover me, alright?
I'll cut you wide open.
Make every strike count.
Surrender or else.
Strike with all your might!
Great, Lan has strength damage to him. That's not fun.
Into the fray!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Huh?
The spirits demand your blood.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We can do it! The light, take you!
Your strength is down to a 9. Yow. City is fallen at last. How glorious. Now I can stop pretending to be a shopkeeper and spend all my time on my true passion, reanimating the dead.
Heartbeat quickens. You are today's sacrifice.
So we gotta murder the hell out of this guy. Which would be Lan's job, except for Lan, it's been nerfed like hell.
Too late for apologies.
The inheritor, guide my blade!
Ha ha!
Folks, give me a moment. I need to move chairs. My fiance just woke up. And the reason I asked is I'm halfway through doing a recording. Oh, Christ. That was my back going snap, crackle, go F myself. Free tip to you youngins watching a classic RPG being played. Getting old sucks. I don't recommend it. That's debatable, dear. No, I'm not suggesting doing anything permanent that would get me demonetized if I were monetized at all. You know, live long, happy, fruitful lives.
Distract them from me.
You won't survive me.
What the hell is going on with you guys? They got some kind of shielding going on them.
Endure this.
Go for their hearts!
Into the fray!
We won't falter!
Time to share your treasures.
And now, because I'm dealing with all this undead nonsense, I've got
Make every strike count.
a song from, of all things, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Aurelio Voltaire's Brains. No brains, brains, I won't lie, I'll eat the brains till they're zombified.
The light take you!
Strike with all your might!
Cover me, all right?
Great, and Lan has failed his fear save and is running for the hills.
Wounded! Can it be the end?
My main character is down. I've got 3 people running.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You won't stop us.
Into the fray!
Distract them from me.
You won't survive me.
Absolutely terrified.
No glory without risk.
It's all your fault.
Endure this!
The spirits demand your blood!
The light. Take you.
Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Make every strike count. You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Magnesium Purinos.
And Harmony automatically fails their will save because, of course, they do. Because
Endure this!
I can't have nice things.
Make every strike count. You crossed the wrong mongrel.
All of that very nearly sucked. Holy crap on a crap cracker. Figured corpses are laid out in a neat pattern in preparation for an unknown ritual. Okay, and let's find out what crazy person had. They had a glaive, dark horn, Exterius, and molten orb.
Let's move.
Any stuff around here? Give me a bit. I need to go probably make something for lunch for my fiance real quick. One moment while I go check to see what she would like and grab her something to drink since she just woke up. Okay, now that that's handled, let me get back to it. Oh, and the blindness is also permanent. Lovely.
Together we stand.
Okay, so we got Phil Fever, blindness, and ability damage. So yeah. We've got the creeping crud on this group, or basically fantasy COVID going around. Yeah, Camellia's got rabies, or no, fat Phil Fever. Sela got blindness cast on her. And Lan got bit by, or got his strength sucked out by shadows, so I'm kind of screwed right now. I don't have, well, I've got a lot of healing potions. I don't have status potions because that's a bit, basic HP curatives are a dime a dozen. Getting rid of statuses, not so much. So let's see what I need to do for that.
We'll make things right.
Well, first things first, let's get a camp set up and get some rest in. Because they're going to get jumped. I have no idea why you're even with us on the crusade. No offense, but you could be swanning around a ballroom somewhere not dodging demon traps. And the response? Balls are hectic affairs, and I cannot abide crowds. Traveling with friends and fighting with common cause is more to my liking. Camellia. A character who everybody's alignment is shown, hers is undetectable. After 4 hours of rest, you were attacked. Lovely! And what are they? Marauder Archer and a Marauder Fighter.
We can do it!
Time to share your treasures!
to the fray!
How do they have concealment when we can see them?
I'm invisible.
And what's worse is it was a 50% concealment chance. Oh, because she's blind and she rolled a 49.
Sacrifice!
You won't survive me.
That's the game's way of saying because fuck you, that's why.
The end.
Surrender, or else!
Cover me, all right?
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Go for their hearts!
Endure this!
Sometimes when a long-awaited rest does not bring the desired relief, what comes is a heavy clinging sleep on the edge of wakefulness, where consciousness seems poised between reality and oblivion. The possible reasons for such disturbed slumber are myriad. Strained nerves, perhaps, or a lingering reaction to trauma. Harmony emerges from oblivion, or from the oblivion of her leaden sleep, like a drowned woman dragging herself up from the depths of a swamp. The wound on her chest is burning like someone pressed an invisible brand to it. The wound is closed again, but the bloodstain on her shirt betrays its presence beneath. There is no time to investigate the cause of her malaise. A trying day lies ahead, but how will Harmony be up to the challenge of her thoughts, if her thoughts are so muddled from the entire day's aches after it, or when her thoughts are so muddled and her entire body aches like after a day's toil? I can't ignore my health. Better take care of it now rather than later, when it could already be too late. After several moments, the weariness abates, retreating to the depths of her subconscious, but leaving the path open to return to the next time Harmony takes refuge in sleep. Harmony recalls that she slept peacefully in the Defender's heart. Perhaps a priest could explain what happened? So we need to come to... Well, never mind. I was going to make a street preacher joke, but yeah, that's out of bad taste.
Well, we need to go to church. How's that sound?
Yes, that's about the long and the short of it is we need to go talk to God, but in this case that God is Yamade.
Follow me.
Because resting outside of safe zones means that corruption is happening because of demons.
Ugh. Darksiders!
Come on, grow up.
Oh, come on. That was appropriate.
Yes, but how often do I get to tell you to grow up?
Fair.
Besides, I'm trying to stay neutral when it comes to that kind of thing in this game because it's a different religion in this game. Well, multiple different religions in this game, but yeah.
Hey, it was non-denominational. That's why I used it.
Yeah.
I'm adhering to your policies there. While still being an ass. I'll admit that.
Well, you are what you eat.
So that would make me a crab. Sounds about right.
Oh, hey, that was a perfect opener.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Let me draw the first blood.
Giant flies. Let's flee, said the fly. Let's fly, said the flea, and they all float away down the flue.
Make every strike count.
The light take you!
I'll cut you wide open.
Too late for apologies.
Forward!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
And we're about to run into that Vrock, so I need a save. Because things are about to go tango uniform.
Can we retreat already?
What was it you who summoned me? Allow me to repay you, and he is attacking me. Oh, great, and he knows mirror image. Oh, crud buckets.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We won't falter!
The spirits demand your blood.
I'll hit you!
Distract them for me.
No glory without risk!
You won't survive me.
Go.
I'm wounded! Into the fray!
Endure this!
Go.
Strike with all your might!
Inimosi tradisi. Go.
Time to share your treasures.
Can it be the end?
The light take you!
Make every strike count.
You are today's sacrifice!
You won't stop us.
Cover me, all right?
This pain is excruciating.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
You've crossed the wrong
This was
mongrel.
probably not the smartest thing I ever did.
Go for their hearts!
Go.
Stab Stab you or zap you. Why not both?
So this is how it feels?
Into the fray!
So, yeah, that sucked, but we survived. We only got 90 HP for killing a demon like that. Or XP, rather. What is the mithril? Okay. More AC for her, always a good thing.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Magritium Turinos. No reason to pause.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Magritium Turinos.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
Esmo, Axel.
Rely on me.
Open your heart to me.
Magritium Turinos.
This war must end.
Esmo, Axel.
I'll watch your back.
Magritium Turinos.
Well,
Magritium
Trust in
Turinos.
yourself.
Esmo, Axel. Yes.
We're about to deal with something probably really, really dumb if it's about where I think I am. And it is. Yep. We're about to get a quest I really don't want to follow. We're about to deal with the Javert again. Okay, so I'm about to kill somebody. My beloved brother, I admire your zeal, of course. But would you not agree this is hardly the time to be standing guard over a hole that no one will ever emerge from? Or perhaps you're concerned that someone will decide to go for a nighttime stroll and accidentally fall into it. Such foresight is laudable, but do you really need so many soldiers for a task? Can't your warriors be put to better use, for instance, fighting demons or clearing rubble, while people trapped beneath it might still be alive? The face of this golden-curled Asimar is beautiful even by the standards of his kind, and whose veins run the blood of angels. His melodious voice sounds cheerful, but bitter reproach simmers in his voice still. The demons still haven't entirely broken through the defenses of Kanabres, but time is running out. How dare you call me brother, heretic? The signs of recent hard fighting are obvious in this stern old man. His armor is dented and covered in blood, and his unnatural pallor suggests something more dangerous than wounds inflicted by claws and fangs. Nevertheless, his gaze is stony and his voice, accustomed to barking orders, is harsh and clipped. How dare you accuse me of doing nothing to protect my city? Especially now when deep followers of your temple were caught committing treason. To my mind, you are no different than the demon worshippers. Those miscreants, those beasts are digging under the city walls. Everyone knows, my dearest prelate, that in your zealous pursuit of order in the city, you have long since forgotten how to tell friend from foe and good from evil. That's what happened with my adepts, whose acts of treason were a genuine attempt to save the city. And yet again, I am forced to repeat myself. While we are wasting time with your pointless quarrels, people are dying under the rubble of our city. People whom we could have saved if only you had set your soldiers to the task, and not have kept them here surrounding a useless and utterly harmless hole in the ground. Harmless? Well, if it's on your say-so, then that must mean there's someone down there. Your associates, no doubt. And they're just waiting for you to abandon our posts before they slink out and try again to... The old man notices your approach. And you! I remember you! You appeared in my city the day the demons attacked and Torendalev died. What are you doing here? Answer at once or I'll have you strung up by your ankles before you know it. Don't think the demons have wounded me. I still have enough strength to take on 100 of your sort. And what is this hideous creature? Holren peers at Lan with suspicion. Lan at your service, the mongrel ducks his head in a bow. My forebears fought in the First Crusade. I lived in Kanabres my whole life. You haven't ever seen me before? It must be because you don't ever venture in the underground district. We've been meaning to complain to the city authorities that our paving stones have been in need of repair for a long time. The First Crusade? So you're a mongrel. You obviously know human speech, surprisingly well, in fact. Well, let's be off with you. The prelate looks at you. If he causes any trouble, I shall hold you responsible. Come to think of it, you still haven't told me who you are. I said, I'm a crusader. I've been fighting to liberate Kanabres from demons. A crusader, you say? Humph. I'll be looking into that. You obviously don't know to whom you are speaking. I'm the one who decides who's a crusader who's a traitor in this city. Hudrin Shapak, prelate of Kanabres by the grace of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, and the city's defender against threats from within and without. Ramian says, and, as we can see, you've done a sterling job of protecting the city. The golden-haired Asimar's flashes a flinty smile. I'm Ramian of Edme, prior to the Temple of Desna, which, alas, currently lies in ruins. Wise Holren here believes it is vital to guard this hole in the ground, for which he is certain demons will emerge at any moment. I've been trying to convince him that the city has far more urgent matters to deal with, for instance, rescuing those currently dying under the rubble. You know what? Oh, and he just drew his sword and it doted its guards. You know what? There may be, in fact, one matter more important than guarding this hole. I put it off, and look where it's led us. I should have had you hung from the gates back when you dared to defend your gang of delinquent demon collaborators. If the Sarkorians hanged Arilu Voresh when all they had the chance, there never would have even been a war. I won't repeat their mistake. I won't hesitate any longer. Soldiers, seize this scum! Soldiers, prelates, see reason. These are frightening times. But threatening to hang someone without trial, that is unworthy of a servant of Iomade, says Sela, a paladin of Iomade. The old man fixes his eyes on Sela. Lest you forget, girl, we may serve the same goddess, but you are not an inquisitor. Don't question the way I serve Iomade, and I won't question yours. This is where I will reveal the light of Iomade and say, look, my holy wiener is bigger than yours. Oh no, that's actually an option I can do. Behold, Inquisitor, I bear a gift of an angel who died in the caves of Kanabres. I am no enemy of yours. No, that's literally what I'm doing is, behold the light of heaven, a literal angelic sword. Do you think I could do that without actually knowing what the hell I'm talking about? The old man frowns and whispers something, a prayer or a spell. With each word, his face relaxes. You're telling the truth. The light in your hand was wrought by the power of heaven. I will keep an open mind with regard to you, stranger. And later, under less fractious circumstances, I would like to ask you about how you came to receive this gift. But that can wait. Now I must deal with this filth once and for all. And what precisely are you accusing Ramian of, Inquisitor? Treason. Not long before the city was attacked, several followers of his temple tried to secretly access the Wardstone and perform an unknown ritual over it. Holren is trembling with fury. The Wardstone of Kanabres, the gift of Iomade, the bringer of light, wrought by the hands of her herald, the first in the chain. And followers of that crazy runt of a goddess try to meddle with it using their magic. After hearing a voice in their dreams, my soldiers almost had them caught when Ramian got in the way, allowing the traitors to go to ground. I made a mistake. I didn't have him locked in a cell and interrogated within an inch of his life. And now the city lies in ruins. It's time to rectify that mistake. So wait, you are directly insulting a priest's goddess to his face. Dude, that ain't cool, man, when he's here trying to help you. You know, I ought to smack you to your face, man. I've told you before and I'll tell you again, my people foresaw an attack on the city and they knew the Wardstone already carried the seed of corruption within itself. They were simply trying to heal it. I've heard similar claims before, now was it? Yes, from Staunton Vane, the traitor who brought down Dresden. The lessons of the past have taught us a great deal. And that is why I've never believed your mob's lies even for a second. And I'll say no. And this is where I'll say don't lay a finger to him or you'll answer to me. The Aasimar holds up his hands, no play taking matter. And I say stop. And this is where the Aasimar, the one who's been trying to speak peace this whole time, while everybody's been saying kill him, says stop. You are defenders of what remains of Kanabres. Can't you think of anything better to do than be at each other's throats in the ruins of the city? Ryman looks at the prelate. You're a fool, Holren. You're a zealot and a murderer, but you're a fool first and foremost. I told you the wardstone was weakened, you wouldn't listen. I warned you that the city was going to be attacked, you shooed me away. The truth is, my young adults were trying to save the wardstone and you stopped them. Of course, those truly responsible for this tragedy are the demons, but you've done nothing to protect it, or prevent it. And now you would rather kill an innocent person and perish yourself than admit you were doing wrong. As always, with the wave of its wand, the Aasimar vanishes. He fled, the heretic. You no doubt expecting me to rush off in pursuit, but that won't work on me. Holren turns his attention to you. What about you? If you truly have marked out a gift from heaven, this is your chance to save the city. Go and bring back that filthy traitor. I'm almost certain that he and his cronies have been helping the demons, either knowingly or unknowingly. Their attempt to bewitch the wardstone is clear proof. Ramian must be captured. I say, I see you've suffered greatly in battle. Nonsense. I had to deal with a brood of novices. It was nothing. I've taken on worse enemies with the goddess's help. Succeeded in knowledge check. Novices, also known as death demons, have the ability to drain a victim's life force. Searching by Holren's pallor, he's lost a significant amount of his energy. Ramian really warned you of this attack? The crazed Desmans were always bursting into my study with their incoherent prophecies that came to them in their dreams. I won't lie, sometimes what they said came to pass, but can we really rely on the woolly dreams of heretics over the cold, hard facts of intelligence reports? Plenty of demons could have easily fooled them and whispered treasonous plans in their dreams, and those lunatics would have only been too happy to listen. This time, Mr. Curls, her brains came to me and declared that demons were about to attack the city and the wardstone's power was diminished by some kind of contamination or taint. Iomade, forgive me for repeating the words. After uttering such blasphemy, he should have been locked up along with his followers and interrogated. But instead, I simply increased the surveillance on them. And what next? My people caught them red-handed trying to attack the wardstone with some unknown magic. And not 3 days later, the demons attacked the city. There's an obvious connection between these events. Yes, that they were right. Whether deliberately or under demonic influence, the Desmans played right into the hands of the Discari hordes, and they almost left the city completely defenseless. Ramian covered for his people the whole time and helped them escape my guards. After that, what else could he be but a traitor or a heretic? And he says, there's nothing dangerous in that hole, you have no reason to guard it. You told me yourself you received a light-bearing gift from an angel who perished in the caves below our feet. There's no secret that passages are teeming with dangerous creatures that could kill anyone, even a warrior from heaven. Demons and demonic offspring love roaming around underground, that's why I'll be keeping an eye on this hole. If the beasts decide to attack from there, we'll be ready for them. Why are you so obsessed with finding enemies everywhere you look? Why? Why? You must not be from these parts, you wouldn't have asked such a question. I look for enemies everywhere because our enemies are everywhere. Who are we at war with? Demons. Demons and cultists. They are masters of deception. They worm their way into your favor and masquerade in all manner of false guises. Do you think Dresden was taken by force? No, by trickery. Were it not for me, Kanabres would have gone the same way long ago, captured out from under our noses. Now listen to what I'm about to tell you. This was a long time ago. I was very young then, and I had just joined the Crusade. Back then, Kanabres didn't have a garrison so much as a public thoroughfare. Anyone who wanted could just stroll into the city. One day at dawn, a group of refugees came up to the city gates. Bold as brass, the guards let them in, and why not? For no one was ever turned away. 'Twas no matter. Everyone was welcome in the city, and if you came from Mendev, or if you hauled yourself here from across the seas, the Crusade accepted all and sundry, but on this occasion we paid dearly for our laxity. Just as soon as those innocent lambs entered the city, they transformed into demons and rushed towards the wardstone, slaughtering everyone who tried to stop them. 62 people died in less than a minute. The demons used their mutilated corpses to desecrate the obelisk. None of them dared to go near it, and the light of the goddess burned them all. So they threw the blood from afar, spattering the wardstone from every direction, and the lead demon, an eyeless beast, Minigo was her name, jeered and gloated, saying we mortals had been sitting ducks, and the creature was right, too. We let our guard down, and we got what we deserved. Their bloodbath came to be known as the Red Morning Massacre, and it was burned into the townsfolk memories. Since then, Kanabres has adopted different practices. Heretics, cultists, spies, and all the rabble who coveted Arilu's glory, we drove them all from the city. We haven't had any trouble here since. Many have come here, even the Baylor Karamzadeh. They have all been sent straight back to where they came from, or else they were killed for their trouble. You see, Discari himself had to crawl out of the abyss and come here. The goddess cursed him in order to break through our defenses. And what did he do? He left again, and we're still fighting. Now that is what vigilance and discipline can do. I say, well, now where can I find Ramian? How should I know? The weasel can't have gone far. He turned invisible. He's probably hunkered down in some hole like the traitorous little rat he is, and he'll be sitting, trembling and waiting until he's dragged out of here. With the prelate after you, that seems the only sensible thing to do, is what I do. I'm sure lots of things sound sensible to you, said Lan to Woljeff. I have to go. So you can see I'm still alive. I have to go. Go then, if you have to. It would be good if you could return with the head of that scum. Amber Pearson telling a whole run. I remember you. When my father and I arrived in the city, you met us. What is this gibberish? If I had something to do better than arrange meetings with vagrants. But it's true. You and the other knights tied us to stakes and started lighting the bonfire. Father died, and then one of your knights changed his mind and pulled me from the flames. But he died too. Don't you remember? What? Holrun put Ember on a bonfire and killed her father. If you were burned, then that was with good reason. You say some traitor helped you escape from the fire? That is a crime in itself, which means you have been evading justice all these years. If it weren't for the invasion, I would review your case and see that your sentence finally fulfilled. You're lucky that we have more important matters to deal with right now. Wait. So you're saying that if she was burnt, then she obviously deserved it and that she should be burnt right now. Well, you just gave me Casus Belli to kill you, you son of a bitch. She is an innocent girl. He didn't look the way he does now, all wrinkled and gray. He was young with a big mustache. Ember smiles broadly and draws a bushy mustache in the air with a finger. He probably forgot all about me. It was a long time ago, but I do want to say one thing. I'm not cross with him. This knight is a true hero. He just really wanted to protect the city. Only he got all mixed up about who was good and who was evil. Holrun, you sent an innocent child to be burnt at the stake. Don't you want to ask for forgiveness? Pah, hardly. Anyone can look innocent. How did this girl manage to survive the fire? And what about the crow that's always flying around here? I advise you to take a closer look at this innocent little lamb of yours. If you ask me, she looks highly suspicious indeed. The only one who looks suspicious is the one pointing a sword and a torch at a little girl. You forgive him after what he did to you? He thought he was doing what was right. How do you know? Maybe you've done something thinking it was a good thing. But you were really doing a bad thing to hurt someone. But what if I've done the same thing? You can get angry at people for making mistakes, but when you might be no more better than them. Notice, up until this point, it was either a chaotic act or an evil act to kill him. Suddenly, it's not an evil act anymore. We can kill him with no repercussions. Survey says, asshole gotta die. I'd like to see you try, demon worshiper. Oh. Just because I've got a sense of justice, I'm a demon worshiper now. Well, hail Orcus then. Rock me Asmodeus. I can't believe I just made that bad pun. Let's see what kind of HP this guy has.
Distract them for me.
He only has 80 HP.
Time to share your treasures.
Let's see if we can actually manage to hit him.
Won't survive me.
Surrender or else! We can do it!
Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
So we're buffing Sela with, she's already had enlarged person on her, now she's got full strength.
Too late for apologies.
Go.
Forwards!
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Oh, critical hit sneak attack? That took a big chunk off him.
Make every strike count.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'll cut you wide open.
I'll hit you.
We won't falter.
Distract them from me.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. You won't survive me.
Tactical retreat. No.
Into the fray!
The spirits demand your blood.
Well, after we kill these guys, we're gonna call it for the night, for the day.
Strike with all your might!
Assuming I can actually manage to hit something.
Endure this!
The light, take you!
You are today's sacrifice.
Surrender or else.
We can do it!
Cover me, all right?
Make every strike count.
Ulrun had a longsword of right. And halfway +1. That's probably going on. Let's see what the longsword of right is. It's cold iron +1. What kind of armor are you wearing? Regular ass banded mail. Well, you now have an AC of 26. Dear God. Congratulations, Sela. You are the medieval equivalent of an M1 Abrams now. Yes, you're right, Drax. He is absolutely like any zealot. Sorry I didn't respond sooner. Anyway. We are making our end of day save. And I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Follow if you enjoy, or wait, that's my Twitch sign off. I don't do Twitch anymore. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been Harmony Muse, and I will see everybody tomorrow.